We are live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here with the Tuesday edition of the Stay Cashin show. I'm joined with the full goof troop. First, best producer in the world, Evan Hand. Evan, how you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm ready to rock. I'm excited. A lot of big things going on. A lot of exciting stuff coming on in the next few days. So some big announcements. Get ready. Buckle up. Fasten your seatbelts. It's coming. It's here, finally. New No Mercy podcast drop with the great Bill Rupp on it. Me and him were screaming at each other we went hard, E. Me and Bill were fucking screaming at each other for about 30 minutes on this podcast.
It's on brand.
Yeah. Right, Bill?
You know it.
Bill self-owned like 5 times. He mic dropped on himself like 5 times.
Negative.
Joey Rackets, full Baltimore attire. What's up, brother?
What's up, man? I want to murder my dog.
Yeah, you're screaming at Pebbles over there. What's going on?
Pebbles!
Fucking won't stop fucking barking right outside my window.
Pebbles!
She sees a deer in the back and just, because she can't go back there, she just barks at it.
Damn you, Pebbles!
Fucking bitch.
That was awesome. All right, so let's get to it. We got a bunch of things. Like I said, the big promo is basically done today, guys. So if you are going to get in on that, get over to 4deep.com. You're a fucking retard. If you don't, that price is – wait till you see what's coming this week. Wait till you see what I'm about to announce in fucking literally maybe 2 days. Latest Monday. We got some big-time moves coming. Oh, so you better get in. That price may triple based on what we're about to do. So if you want to get in, if you're a member, upgrade now. If you're not, get in now, or you will be fucked in the butt. First thing to do here is obviously brag about the first college football bet of the year. Is that our lead headline?
That's the lead headline.
Man, how about a round of applause for me?
For what?
UMass, baby. Only Stay Cashin bet on the show last week.
Oh, wasn't? I gave out Notre Dame.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll still talk about me first, and then we can talk about you.
No, mine was the first college football bet. Gave it out before you gave out yours.
I mean, you gave a 20-point favorite.
Oh.
I give a dog that hasn't won in 5 years.
Everybody was saying Notre Dame wasn't going to cover. They fucking destroyed everyone. Let's take the other side.
I mean, it was a good bet. I'm giving you that. It was a good bet.
You even told me. You're like, Bill, they had a
No, I had them in everything. Stop it.
No, teasers. On teasers, you had
right. What's the difference? I bet Notre Dame all over the board.
You're like, Bill, they had a month to prepare, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Tom,
no, dude, this is why he gets owned on the podcast, Evan. I literally told him Navy can't win because Notre Dame had a month to prepare for the triple option. That was my logic on why Notre Dame should own them, because Notre Dame had a month to prepare for Navy's triple option. And he just used that and tried to spin the month to prepare on me as the reason I thought Notre Dame was going to lose. Meanwhile, I'm the one who told him Navy's 1-6 in their last 7 first game of the seasons.
Why did you take it straight?
I did take it straight in a parlay with your bet. But where are you? Don't change the topic. You just said I said a month to prepare, and that's why I wasn't on Notre Dame. My month to prepare was why to take Notre Dame. Was it not? Will you agree to that?
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, maybe you don't know.
You said
you fucking know.
Nothing.
You fucking know. That's why you're smiling. That's why you're smiling. That's why you're smiling. But what happened with UMass, Evan?
UMass, not only did they cover, they won the game.
Outright. And we had them winning the game on the show. Plus 240. For those of you that don't know, the University of Massachusetts is 2-37 in the last 39 games, as I told you last week. They were 2-37. They have 2 wins since 2018. 5 years. And we took them as not the first bet, Bill had the Notre Dame bet, but as my first bet of the college football season. Puts out a money line play on a team with 2 wins, and they win by fucking 20. They dominated. They have a backdoor touchdown at the end to make them win by 11.
Go back to me. Let's go back to me.
All right, now let's go back to Bill. Now let's talk about Bill's.
Messi. Told you guys. Take it. The guy's amazing.
Only played 20 minutes, still scored.
Another one.
No, he played. He played.
No, that's what I'm saying. He only played 20 minutes. He still got the goal.
Weren't going to play him.
Why does he not understand when I'm complimenting him and when I'm insulting?
I don't.
He's not used to it.
I literally am complimenting you, saying you had him to score a goal. He only played 20 minutes, and he still scored the goal.
So Messi scored. He's the best. I mean, he might like next year, because this is only half a year he's gonna play, and they're like the second to worst team in that MLS. He might like break all the scoring records by like tons of goals. It's insane. I don't know who the head MLS scorer is of all time, but
Tommy G.
He's got it easily. This guy is just freaking amazing. And it's not even like he's scoring like penalty shots, Tommy. These are like that goal.
Yeah, that goal was
that
nuts.
whole setup from that goal.
That setup, even the other guy around him with the pass back to him. I mean, that shit was nuts, dude. He like pulled back, hit the L1 button, threw it in reverse, was looking this way and passed it that way. Like, that was sick. And then he came back to him for a tip-in. But the setup for that goal was one of the most insane things I've ever seen. The first goal he made in the year was like a 30-yard free kick, right? Like these are not like just little messy tap-ins because he's taking penalty kicks and shit, and getting cheap goals. These are legit, dude. Listen, he's also the best soccer player of all time playing against B-League soccer players. I mean,
but everybody was like, "Oh, he's at his age. He's past his prime." No,
they're idiot. He just won the fucking World Cup.
Yeah, he's in his prime.
Like, he's not past his prime. He's 34. People talk about him like he's 100. He's 34 years old, dude. Oh, it's tough to play 60 minutes every 3 days. They're fucking 34 years old. Trevor's fucking 43 and out of shape. And he played 3 softball games back-to-back the other day.
It's not like Messi's running up and down the field.
He just goal hangs. He fucking hangs by the fucking midcourt and fucking goes down. Stop it. Fucking stop it.
Everybody who went to that game in New Jersey got their money's worth on that when getting to the store. So. Just
like our subscribers are getting their money's worth. We're slaying over here, guys. I mean, this is Friday. Let me just see here. Bill, I don't know if you have your shit up, but let me see. Friday, absolute slay. Swept the MLB board. Hit Little League World Series. Hit the Braves. Hit Seattle. Hit Baltimore. Hit the Brewers. Hit the fucking zombie. Max Holloway not to go to distance. Big day Friday. Saturday. Was college football day. Where was that? That's up here. So that's Saturday. Friday went 4-2. Saturday, 15, 17 units. Sunday, Bill, Rackets. Our only loss was the Baltimore Orioles.
I mean, listen, it wasn't a good game Sunday.
It was a tough one. That was a bad one. Yeah. And then Rackets went nuclear in the chat because
Sunday night.
Oh my god, bro.
His emotions are completely tied to the success.
I know. I was going nuclear before that fucking game, dude. Like,
you're retrograding hard this week,
guys. I don't get paid to be your friends. I don't.
Well, at the same time, I got to defend it though. But you do brag and stuff in the chat, so you do bring it on yourself.
Yeah, I didn't say shit all weekend though. So.
Yeah, but you've been saying shit for 3 years.
Yeah, well, too bad.
Right, Bill.
He's got you there. Right?
I got one day that I
you can't stand on the mountain and fucking scream "fuck the world" and then not expect not to get it back when it goes the other way. Like when the Orioles lose, I literally get mad at you. That's right, fine. Racket Bill, don't you get mad at Rackets when the Orioles lose?
Yes,
right. For no reason. It's not his fault. But whenever they lose, I get mad at him because like he is the Orioles. He's not an Orioles fan, right? Yeah, like the Bruins, we get mad at you, right? Because that's the thing. You can either be a fan of a team, like I'm a fan of the Jets, but no one gets mad at me when the Jets lose, or you can be the team, right? You are the Bruins. He is the Orioles. So with that, you have to take the shit that comes along with it. When we lose,
I think I was actually like in murder mode before that game even started.
Honestly. Probably it's Mercury retrograde. It started fucking 5 days ago.
Oh,
so you're in Mercury racket grade.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So, and then yesterday, great day again. I mean, I lost the Tigers, won the Orioles Toronto, won Houston, won Texas, won Bellinger hit Seattle win, won the first run and won the third inning run. So 5-2 again yesterday in baseball. So we are fucking on and popping, boys. Baseball season's coming to an end. Everyone stop betting it. We ain't stopping, dog. We're keeping it rocking, keeping it popping.
Hoffman just donated $5 saying also 4-1 so far in FIBA bets.
Let's go, Luke. 4-1 in FIBA bets. We also just generationally changed the box break game on the phone this morning. So get ready for that announcement. Bill, we doing a box break this week? We should test the new copyrighted strategy style.
Yeah, I think Saturday.
Yeah. Jim Foister says Benny's show is fire. Agreed. People are loving the Benny show. So Benny Riccardi just did a show. Evan, tell us what happened there. Benny did a show before Stay Cashin.
Yeah, Benny just posted Week 1 NFL bets. His favorite picks. He goes through every single game. Sunday slate, 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. So definitely go check that out.
Yeah, check that out. That'll be saved. It'll be recorded and saved on the YouTube page. So go.
Who do you pick on the Jets? The Jets game.
I don't think he did Monday Night Football.
All right, I'll tell you everything you need to know. Whoever picked.
All right. Well, tell me what I need to know about the Jets.
No, I mean I want to hear who we picked.
I want to hear who you want.
Oh, we already have a bet on it.
$500 bet. Yeah.
That's right. We do. I forgot about that.
Well, speaking of the Jets, I came everywhere when Aaron Rodgers threw his first touchdown to Garrett Wilson on Saturday.
Jesus Christ.
G Money. Dude, not only did he throw his first touchdown.
On the wall, on the ceiling, on the TV?
Everywhere.
Fireproof.
Not just places, everywhere.
I was on the phone with Bill. I was fireproofing the ceiling.
It was like the South Park.
It reminds me of that Aziz Ansari skit when he's like, jizz everywhere, and he's going like this.
Jizz everywhere. Yeah, my line I like to use for that, Evan, and you can steal it, is fireproof the ceiling. You know, spread your.
Were you guys also going nuts when he had like 0.001 seconds to throw the ball?
Nope, not at all. Because I was at that point I was masturbating to our defense.
The first play of the game, they did a
against
zero
the Giants,
blitz.
like third team.
No, it wasn't their third team.
Oh my god!
Oh, it wasn't.
Here we go.
Shut up, stupid.
The Giants
Here
are
we go.
light that team
Dude,
up.
first of all, Tommy DeVito looked amazing. Tommy DeVito came in and looked phenomenal for the Giants. That needs to be noted. Zach Wilson looked great again. Zach Wilson is just evolving. All you guys could suck my fucking dick because this kid's going to be good. And if you watch Hard Knocks, you could tell exactly what I said last year on Stay Cashin. He's not mentally and emotionally ready to be the quarterback he was thrown into early, and he needs a mentor. His quarterback coach died. His head coach is a defensive guy. He had fucking Flacco and Mike White around him who were competing for his job. This is the best thing that could have ever happened to Zach Wilson, was this situation and Hard Knocks, because we don't know if, like, Aaron Rodgers is great on Hard Knocks, right? Like, he looks like the most lovable guy in the world. We don't know if this is an act or if it's really him because there's cameras following. But because the cameras are following him all preseason, he has to mentor Zach. So even if he didn't want to, he has to. So Zach's getting that mentorship, and he's getting that. I mean, I think he wanted to. I think he is.
That
yeah, of course, because he knows he's not fucking losing his job to Zach Wilson. He'd retire at that point if that was going to happen.
Yeah.
But I think this is fantastic for Zach Wilson, and I have stayed on the train strong and hard. I never left. I've been browbeat for it. The Zach Wilson era will begin in a couple of years. Hopefully, it's just not for the Miami Dolphins. But yeah, it was a good game. Fun game. Mike White's fucking ass. New York Jets Giants game was a good game. Football, nothing this week, right, guys? There's no preseason or anything this week. They just start next week, so week off for one. So those teams that made it out healthy, congratulations. Those teams that didn't, sorry. Denver, St. Louis,
Miami, and the Giants lost like 7 guys in that game, Bill. Right? Granted, they were backups, but they lost like 6 guys in the first half that were on the injury list.
Crazy.
That left that game. That turf and fucking Meadowlands needs to be fixed. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot more football content going forward. We'll start doing the futures bets probably Wednesday or Friday of this week, and then next week we're gonna be all football. So we'll be doing some baseball, obviously thrown in. We're gonna work some DFS in. We're gonna work all that kind of stuff. But we're gonna be moving pretty much. We're already kind of a football show now, where it's gonna be what we're talking. But this week there's not that much to talk about. It's kind of a wait and see game. You know, who's going to go where? Where's Jonathan Taylor going to go today? You know, it's probably one of your things on your headlines there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is. A lot of people are saying he's going to go to the Eagles.
The Eagles kind of call every team, don't they? Like, that's what they were saying this morning. They're always in the mix on everyone. But I mean,
Sirianni was the offensive coordinator with him in Indianapolis too.
Yeah, I mean, if the Eagles get him, it's over. We might as well not play the season.
So stupid.
Did Colts are about to fucking like ruin the NFL? So whoever gets Jonathan Taylor is going to fucking just, because the teams that are looking at him are like the Bills, the Eagles, the fucking Dolphins, the Chiefs.
No, the episode that you missed when you were going to Vegas, I think it was last week, 2 weeks ago, whenever it was, I said that if I was the Chiefs, I would be calling the Colts right now, saying that you'll give them a first and CEH, give me Jonathan Taylor, lock him up, and or Pacheco, one of the two. I think Pacheco's got a little more value than CEH, but
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I'd give him Pacheco. Here, take it. You know, we got Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor's still young. He's not old.
I just don't. I don't know if the Chiefs would do that. But I said that on the show a couple weeks ago. That would be the first team I would think would call.
Have you guys seen? So let's give a final take on where you think Jonathan Taylor goes today. Rackets.
Philly.
Bill.
I don't really know.
Evan.
I don't know either, but just send him to like Arizona or something.
I heard that I don't know how true this is. It was a Twitter rumor, but I heard that the Cowboys were heavily involved.
Want to know where Jonathan Taylor's going today? To the Indianapolis Colts.
Think he stays?
I think this is all a fucking bluff game because Irsay's nuts. I think this is all a fucking bluff game, all a thing to fucking check his ego, get him in. I think he stays with the Colts.
See, now what they said was they're going to trade him and then the team was going to give him a market value contract, but they're trying to get here's my thing. They're trying to hold out for like the best possible package, saying that this guy's a franchise changer, but they're not paying him to be a franchise changer for their own franchise. That's what drives me nuts about it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing that's great. That's why I don't think he's going anywhere. Because I think they're still saying he's a franchise changer. I think they're asking for too much. I think they just wanted to make a fucking statement, like we run this house.
So how much different is that than fantasy football? Than like your fantasy football league being like, I don't want this guy, but I want this super high premium for him. You know what I mean? Like, he can help your team.
Yeah.
Why can't he help my team? Like, makes no sense.
I think he's got, fourth round value, but I want second round value for him.
Right.
That type of thing.
Well, then why wouldn't you keep him? If you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter.
That's what they're going to do. They're going to keep him. The Colts are going to keep Jonathan Taylor. You heard it here first. He'll be a Colt by tomorrow and save the NFL and save Rackets season. So we'll all be happy if that happens. What else we got here?
The Browns are a poverty franchise. They wasted They wasted a draft pick last year.
Fourth round. I think it was a fourth round pick.
On a kicker, fourth round pick. And then they just traded for a kicker and used the draft pick.
Another seventh round pick.
Makes no sense.
What do you say? I mean, I have no idea. I mean, the only thing worse than that is the whole Trey Lance situation. Trey Lance
giving up 17 first rounders for him to get back a fourth. Dude,
Lance.
Everybody in the chat was like, that doesn't make any sense to trade him, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, guys, they're going to trade him for anything that they can fucking get. As long as he's not a 49er, they're going to trade for him. What did they get? A fourth round pick.
Yeah. Trey Lance, you can make a whole documentary on the Trey Lance debacle from college till now. The fact that he only played like fucking 9 games in college, right? And then that he's coming out and he was supposed to be a second round pick. And then he flies up the draft boards like Anthony Richardson. Then do you understand what the Dolphins got for Trey Lance?
Cowboys?
Let me see if I can get you.
It was Waddle.
No. Oh, yeah.
Jalen Waddle, Chubb.
And Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
They got Jalen Waddle, Chubb, and Tyreek Hill for Trey Lance. Okay? That's how it ended up. The picks that they had and all the shit that came through. That's what they ended up turning. And there was one other guy, too. That's what they end up turning Trey Lance into, right? Then the Niners get him, and they fucking have him as like their future number 1, and he's not even like number 3 on their depth chart. Then they bring in Sam Darnold, and Sam Darnold's ahead of him in the preseason, who was a known shitbag. Then this trade just goes on, and the other part of the documentary, Jerry Jones trades for Trey Lance, and doesn't tell his coach or quarterback. Like, it just gets crazier what's going on. Then you fucking have Dak Prescott, who you're trying to put into a good mental state heading into the season, who just found out the team just took a first-round draft pick to back him up. Like, the whole Trey Lance saga, from not playing to not – how the fuck did Brock Purdy get here, right? Like, because no one wanted Trey Lance. Like, Trey Lance's fucking journey and saga is just beginning. This guy hasn't even touched the football field yet, and you could make a whole documentary on what's happened to him from a college.
And by the way, the most Kyle Shanahan thing ever to be Kyle Shanahan is going to be making Sam Darnold a viable number 2 quarterback.
Of course, yeah. Sam Darnold will be a viable number 2, 100%. Anyway, me and you could be a viable number 2 in the Shanahan's offense, right?
Yep.
But it's just crazy how much has gone on. Like, how do you not tell McCarthy or Dak, Bill, that you're bringing in Trey Lance?
Even the beat reporters were like, well, didn't see this one coming.
No one
you
saw
cover
it
the
coming.
fucking team.
Jerry just like woke up one morning and said, let's do this.
Pissed. Like, how did Jerry do that without even talking to his coach?
Or the quarterback, who you're talking about how it's like, he's an emotional midget. He's a mental midget. Like, how do you not tell him, like, hey, listen, we just need someone behind you. We don't feel like it's good. Just not threatening your job. I'm just letting you know that we just made this trade or we're about to make this trade. They didn't even tell him after the trade. These guys found out from like the TV. Like, what?
Breaking news: the Yankees released Josh Donaldson, and Dan the Poker Man wants to know how Tommy G's hand's doing.
I'm ecstatic that they released Josh Donaldson, but I burnt my hand. I don't know if you could see it. Do you see the burns there?
There
on
it is. Yeah, we see
my
it.
fingertips.
Yep.
Look at my fingertips.
He grandma's boyed his fucking oven.
I
like
mean, let's see that. That's gonna bubble up. My thumb's gonna bubble up. I fucking was making salmon and I usually use the fucking the metal square thing that you put in there, right? What is it called? Oven tray?
A pan?
No, it's not a pan. It's the
What's that thing? That pan? That flat
the square thing that's in every oven. The square thing that you just put food on.
Sheet?
The baking sheet. Yes, the baking sheet. So I usually line it with tinfoil, put the salmon on it, and I just fucking bake it in the oven for 30 minutes on 400, right? Normal. So I do my little prep work and everything beforehand. But Mickey was here for the week, and he did some cooking the night before, Mickey Gall. So I had a bunch of shit that was like kind of dirty in the sink or whatever, so I didn't have it. So I was like, all right, I'm just going to take a metal pan, right? Put the salmon on it, and then put it in the oven. So when it's done, I go take my oven mitt, put it on, grab the pan, put it on top of the stove. I'm done, right? I've done it a million times. This time I decided, you know what? Let me give it a little sear on each side, right? So I take another pan, put it on the left, put some butter on it, and I just go grab with my left hand too, because I was on the phone. So with your left hand, you grab harder, right? Because your hand's weaker. Your left arm's weak. So I grab the pan and I go to pick it up, and I'm like, stop! And I throw it. Fucking salmon all over the floor, pot bouncing everywhere. My hand's on fire. Absolutely burnt the fucking tips of my fingers off. So this will probably be a bubbly disaster by Wednesday or Thursday, Friday. So, and then you don't realize it, Rackets.
Were you talking to Bill on the phone?
No, I actually wasn't. I was actually talking to my mom.
Oh.
So who literally almost drove to my house because she heard me go, fuck! She's like, what happened? I'm like, I'll call you back. Fuck!
I was hoping it was Bill and he'd just laugh at you.
Yeah, it was like when the cleaning lady came in Vegas and I was fucking yelling for the Little League World Series home run and she walks in and I go, get out! It was like that same thing. Brackens, you ever burnt the tips of your fingers? This is the first time I've ever done this. I burnt all over my hands and everything. You ever burnt the tips of your fingers?
Bro, so when I was like...
4 tips burnt.
Yeah, when I was 16, dude, I was working inside the pizzeria and I was like messing with one of the sheet pans, like one of those big sheets of pizza. And it was on the oven door, and I went to get it out of the pan, and it started falling out of the oven without even realizing. I just went like this and just fucking ripped it right back in the oven, dude. I had a whole burn from here all the way down my forearm, dude. It was so
the
bad.
fingertips are the worst because everything I'm doing, I'm burnt right here. So when I type on the iPhone,
everything you touch, dude,
everything is my tips. So I took this thing. And I just jammed it on there. I didn't even want a bandage. I just fucking wrapped it.
He's got a finger condom.
I have a finger condom. And I got a fucking thumb finger condom too, just so I can't use it. I didn't want to make it usable. I just fucking wrapped it like an oven mitt. So, yeah, big disaster. I'm actually a very good cook too. I'm just very stupid. Let's see the chat. I think I can help with this Pam dilemma. I don't know what that means, Trevor. You're a psychopath. Iconic said he's done it 100 times. 100% have done that before. I mean, that's not a surprise to anyone, right?
Iconic literally, that's where they got the grandma's boy idea from in the movie.
Iconic's actually a great cook and a great chef and baker and all that. So and he does a lot of drugs. So it's a kind of combination. We need a Tommy G cooking show. I actually I have a TikTok note in here for a little TikTok show for me to do. A little prison meals. That me and Bill
already been done.
So is fucking fantasy football advice. What are we gonna stop doing it? I mean, Bill always says already been done. Like once someone does something, it's over.
Hey, to get another idea.
Can't do it anymore.
I mean, you think Pepsi went fuck? Can't do it. Coke beat us to it.
Oh,
every other soda brand stepped aside. Coke made soda.
Already been done.
Meanwhile, Bill's doing a what show this week for the subs?
But that's different.
Box break show already been done, Bill. Can't do it.
Oh, well, not the way we're doing it.
Well, I'm not going to make the fucking prison meals the way I'm doing it.
How are you going to do it?
I'm not going to tell you because then you're going to do it and then it'll already be done.
Is it going to be ruppin' and rippin'?
Oh, it's even better.
Rippin' and ruppin'?
Me and Rupp are working on the logo right now. It's going to be fucking great. Iconic says, LMAO, I do a lot less drugs these days. Sure you do, Iconic.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next headline.
we have very, very amazing breaking news, guys. Damar Hamlin has made the 53-man roster.
Oh my God! Hallelujah! Praise Allah.
I thought it was going to be that DeMar Hamlin got hurt. I wish he would have just died.
Oh, come on, dude.
I mean, come on. Aren't you sick of hearing him? Like, listen, I'd gladly sacrifice his life for my frustration every
Even
day.
people around here are fucking sick of him. That's
I
saying
mean,
something.
just fucking get out of here. Just tear your ACL or something. Just get the fuck out of here. He's such a fucking loser. You'd forget about it in 40 minutes if he died. Who are you talking to?
You're so stupid.
40 minutes it would take you to forget that he existed. Here's the thing here, Bill. This is why it's stupid, okay? Have you seen the award odds? Trying to find him on FanDuel.
He's going to win Comeback Player of the Year.
Oh, he's minus 2,000.
100%.
How is someone minus 2,000 for Comeback Player of the Year? Where are the awards on FanDuel?
Awards.
Regular player props, passing props. Where are they, guys?
Who deserves,
Bill, find the award. Where are the awards?
Rackets, who deserves NL MVP? Betts or Acuna?
Acuna. I don't know. Okay, so I saw everybody in the chat talking about that yesterday. How Mookie ended up flipping the odds on him.
Yeah,
I mean, dude,
Mookie's having a great year.
Okay, I understand that Mookie's having a great year. He also
Acuna also has 61 stolen bases.
I was gonna say it's the steals, dude. It's the 61 steals every time he gets
he's
on.
He's gonna end with
bases,
like 75 too. He's gonna end with like 35-75,
which is insane.
Like you gotta, if he gets there, you gotta give him the award. And I agree. I'm the one who told you guys on this show, Bill, when we were talking about it, that I like Mookie Betts to win fucking MVP. I do think Mookie Betts is the most valuable player. He is the most valuable player in the league because the Braves have fucking 5 guys that hit 30 home runs.
Nah,
right?
But the Dodgers have. I mean, he's got Freeman too right behind him.
Right, but at the same token, here's what
and look at the odds on that. I was going over it on the phone with Tommy yesterday. Freeman, who actually pretty much has better or the same odds as Betts, is not even close.
I know,
not even close.
Which is insane to me. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But the one thing I will say though, I personally value defense. That's why I fucking keep talking about fucking who cares what Aaron Rodgers does. The Jets defense, like defense. That's all I ever care about because everyone ignores it. The reason I think Steph Curry's overrated, defense. But dude, Mookie Betts moved from center field to second base to shortstop for this team.
Okay.
But I mean, he was playing second base and shit for Boston back in the day too.
5 years ago.
Yeah. I know, but it's not like it's a new position.
But I mean,
for him.
that fact that he made that dedication for the team to free up an outfielder who's having a great year would made their whole lineup better by removing a shitbag and putting a good guy. Most guys wouldn't have done that.
No, I agree. But at the same time, if you have a guy that can play second and get that offensive production,
you're an
short.
Idiot. He played short.
Yeah, but
I'm moved to short, which is pretty crazy. That's not an easy transition.
For the most part, though, like if you have a second baseman or that guy that can play second that can give you that kind of offensive production, if he's not playing second, you're a fucking idiot. Like Jazz Chisholm. Right. The Marlins moving him to the outfield was one of the dumbest things they could do because you're getting that production at second base.
You can get an outfielder on the free agent market who's going to produce at nothing. But what Betts did is he freed up Outman, right? Because Outman's 100%. Had a great year. And that allowed, because they had no room for him when they had fucking, all the guys in the outfield that they had there. So it was a big move. I do like Mookie. I think he's a leader. Mookie has fucking 9 more homers. He's got 30 more RBIs.
So
but I get it.
After last night, so yesterday before the games took place, it was Betts minus 125, Acuna minus 105, minus 110, right? After Acuna last night going 4 for 5, a double, a home run, 5 RBIs, and
2 steals.
2 stolen bases. Acuna's now minus 160.
Wow, that flipped on one game, huh?
And Betts is plus 110.
I mean, you could fucking play this both ways. You can go whenever fucking Mookie drops to fucking moves to. You could literally play this both ways.
You're gonna get both sides.
You can get them both at plus 140 at one point if you catch it right.
Yep. So I would take Mookie at plus 110 right now and then wait for him to have a 4 for 5 game or something. And then he'll become the favorite. And then you could take the both because the next person is Freeman plus 1,200 and he just doesn't have a shot.
Yeah. And Freeman's batting 340 with 24 homers and 87 RBI. He's got literally the same numbers as Acuna. What's Acuna's power numbers?
He's got 29 and 79.
All right. Freeman has 24 and 87. And what's the average? 330 compared to Freeman's 340?
335.
And Freeman's 340. Yeah. So it's crazy Freeman's not even in the conversation, but I get it. I mean, if you're not the best player on your own team, you can't be the best player in the majors. So,
but it's crazy how it flipped so much on that 4-for-5 game last night.
I mean, what did I tell you though, Bill?
I do agree with Acuna, but the Olsen thing that you're saying, it has a lot of merit too. I mean, it's Olsen versus Freeman as far as the supporting cast goes, but like,
yeah.
Olsen's a pretty goddamn good player too.
Dude, and guess what? There's a lot of pretty goddamn good players on that team.
Matt
Olson's got 43 homers. Austin Riley's batting 280 with 31 homers and 81 RBIs. He's got more homers and RBIs than Acuna. Ozuna has fucking 29
Ozuna had the
homers.
worst April ever, and he's been fucking insane.
If that guy didn't tank the first 5 weeks, he'd be in the MVP.
He brought his average up 30 points in the last month.
Yeah, dude, he was batting like 170 at the beginning of the year.
265 now.
Yeah. Ozzy Albies has 28 and 90. Like this whole team, fucking dude. Eddie Rosario has 20 homers and 64.
Even Arcia, he's got like 18.
Sean Murphy plays part-time and has 20 homers and 66 RBI.
Their bullpen sucks.
Yeah, their bullpen's real bad.
But what I'm saying is, like, you could take Acuna off that team, and that team's still in first place. I really feel if you take Mookie Betts off the Dodgers, because we've seen the Dodgers be a little shaky at times and fucking, not look that great. Their supporting cast is nowhere near it. I mean, you got fucking basically Max Muncy.
No, Tommy, we've seen the Atlanta go up early all the time, and that's because of Acuna, because he gets.
No, dude, stop! I'm not saying he's not a superstar.
So you automatically have a guy on second, basically
100%
game all the time. That's why they lead the league.
100%. But at the same token, if you take Acuna off that team, they still have 430 home run hitters and 820 home run hitters. If you take fucking Mookie Betts off,
Dodgers lineup is a lot of top.
The Dodgers lineup, they got 2 guys who have 20 homers and 1 guy who has 30, and Muncy, who's also batting like 195. So like you're really, really leaning on Freddie Freeman and JD Martinez, and JD's been hurt for half the year. He's missed like 30 games or something. So that's got to factor in too. That fucking Mookie's keeping it. Mookie goes off the Dodgers, they're not in first place. Like I'm telling you, like he is the most valuable player, but Acuna should win the award because for the last 50 years, you've just given it to the best player. You've given it to the guy who put up the best stats. So you can't stop now. Acuna's going to have the best stats, 75 steals, 35 homers, batting 330. You're the fucking MVP. So what are you saying, Evan?
No, I'm watching the stream of what he caught me smoking. He just went over there and then smirked.
Yeah. So any other headlines here before we get to the best?
No, we could talk about Dylan Dennis tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, let's talk about that tomorrow. That's a whole show. Is Mike coming on?
He should be. I'll text him though.
All right, text him. Make sure he knows how to log in. All right, let's get to the MLB.
Mike should be coming on today.
No, he's been coming on. Yeah, he's been killing the Contender Series. Yeah. So let's get some MLB bets here before we get to the Contender Series. Like I said, been hot, been killing it, ready to keep it going. Again, Rackets, we got a weird line with the Yankees. Fucking Tigers minus 112 versus the Yankees. I fell into the trap yesterday when it was minus 108. I'm not touching it again today.
Can't bet this.
Bro, King's gonna be an opener. So I think they're trying to stretch him out for next season to make him put him into the rotation for next year. So I don't really hate that, but I don't think that they're going to really go more than 50 pitches with him. So I think it's going to be primarily like
Johnny
3
Brito.
innings.
Johnny Brito's coming in.
Yeah. Man, Scooble's legit, dude. But the Yankees do have like this. I think it's like the 5th highest OPS against lefties.
They kill lefties.
So I think I do like the Yankees today, but I can't bet them, but I do lean toward the Yankees.
Yeah, I do too. I'm not putting a bet on it. Marlins, Rays. Rays on the road, obviously a completely different team on the road than at home.
This line is flipped since yesterday. When it opened, it was minus 110 apiece, and now I see plus 102 for Tampa. Sandy's been real good, dude.
That's a Marlin line if I've ever seen.
That's a Marlin line and a half, yeah. Because I was on FanDuel when line dropped last night. And it was dead even minus 110.
Yeah, that's a Marlin line, Jared.
I
just see them.
Bill called it too. Stop fucking with Sandy.
Yeah, we're taking the Marlins.
Can't bet on
30%.
Them right now.
30% of the money is on the Marlins. 70% is on the Rays. On the public. I'm really just studying the public now. I just want to know where the public is. I don't care about the money. You got to go Marlins here. I'm taking Marlins.
That's a Marlins line. I don't like it.
Marlins.
I don't like. Obviously, I don't like looking at that line, I should say.
No, Marlins minus 117. That's what we're doing. So me and Rackets having on Marlins minus 117.
Rackets, this girl, Georgie? What's her name? She's hot.
Camilla
Gorgeous.
Oh, go check out her Instagram. She's basically a lingerie model.
Let's
Jesus.
go.
Watching her right now.
Would you say she's gorgeous, Bill?
Yeah.
She is, yes.
She's gorgeous. All right,
She's
let's go to the Angels and the Philadelphia's, who have been pretty hot. What do we like here?
How is Philadelphia only minus 150?
I don't know. They've won like fucking 5 games in a row. I think.
I'm on FanDuel right now, so something's going on.
No, I'm on FanDuel.
Dude, it opened at
minus 158.
It opened at 155. The line moved up to 160 in most books, and they got 78% of the public on that. How is this line not moving higher?
I don't know.
You got to take Philly. I'm taking Philly.
It looks like an Angels line to me, though.
Oh, they just opened it back up. Yeah, 158.
I mean, I have to fall into the trap on this. I don't think it's an extreme trap, but I have to take Philly. I can't. I love my hot teams and hot players. So I'm going Philly here. If I take the L on this, I take the L. That's all right.
Yeah, I agree with that. Especially Lorenzen and Anderson. Like,
they have the advantage in every angle. I don't understand. It should be minus 210. But we're taking it. Dean the Dream on the bump against the Shy Sox. Baltimore finally gets a little.
The 12-win Dean Kramer, dude.
Yeah, Dean the Cy Young of Major League Baseball, Dean Kramer. Obviously, we're piling the Whites. Should we just wait to bet the Orioles to the 5th inning? I mean, is there even any point in betting the Orioles before the 5th inning at this point?
So
they're down 2-0 in the 5th. Same score. It's 2-0 in the 5th.
They're always so. Here's the thing that I've kind of learned with betting this team. If they go out and if they score early and
they're
get out to a lead, they win by 1 million, and they're like 47-7 on the season doing that. When they come back, they have like 40 comeback wins on this 38 comeback wins on the season, 40 whatever. They've only really come back from like 4 or 5 runs a couple times. Like it's always 1-0, 2-0.
2-0. It's not even 3-1. It's 2-0 every game in the 5th.
Yeah.
Every time I come back, I'm like, fucking Orioles down 2-0. Got to hit him again. Yeah.
So there's 2 ways to play this. You can play the run line at minus 1.5 because we're going to get the White Sox bullpen at the end of the game, obviously. Or you can do a double result, but then that would you'd be betting on the White Sox to score in the first couple innings. They did not. The offense looked awful yesterday, so I probably am just going to take the run line or an Orioles double result. The bullpen's rested. They haven't really had to do anything. It sucks that Batista's out for a little bit at minimum. But you're going to get Schultens and then the Chicago bullpen. I mean, give me the fucking run line on the O's.
No, you're doing run line, Bill. You're going to do not to bat in bottom of 9th or something?
I'm just because I'm taking in a parlay. I am doing the parlay with them and the Braves. Comes out to mine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Who did I do? I did Braves. Hold on, I want to add a team to that. Go ahead. I'll tell you in a minute.
All right, cool. I am doing the Orioles money line with, the single hottest team in all of baseball.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, so I'm doing the Braves, the Mariners, and the Orioles all together. That comes out to 162. Since I'm going to do them in a parlay, I'm not going to do the bottom of the 9th. I'm just taking them all, just to win.
I think you guys owe me an apology. I've just decided that. I've had to listen to fucking Rackets all year, all day, all night, every morning, 3 a.m., noon, 6 p.m. Orioles. They're
the best.
Where's my fucking Mariner love? I've kept my mouth shut. I haven't fucking raved and ranted. You guys were fucking killing me all year. Rackets trash emojis on the Mariners all over the fucking chat. Bill's fucking Mariners are the worst.
I haven't talked shit about them since the All-Star break because they've been good.
Second best record in all of the American League behind the Orioles.
Yeah.
Winning the division and may get the bye over the Orioles if Tampa can catch them. You never know. But I just laid like a fucking adult and fucking trusted my team, and I get no credit.
I think the Mariners, I think they have the best record since the All-Star break, if I'm not mistaken. See, the whole issue that they had all season was that the pitching was good. The pitching was great all year, but they couldn't score any runs. They were fucking striking out 40%, and they just weren't scoring any runs. Now they're scoring runs. Look what happens. They're fucking winning games. They also have the benefit of a pretty weak second half schedule, but you got to play. You still have to beat the teams that you're playing against. So like that's not an excuse. They're beating the teams that they should beat. Today though, you have them at minus 330 on the money line. I mean, that seems really fucking steep considering the run line is only minus 132. Like, so Vegas is kind of telling you it's a 1-run game. 330 is a lot, dude. I mean, I'm not saying that the Athletics are going to win this game or even like really keep it close, but 330 is a lot of fucking juice on this team.
Yeah, I'm still doing it. I like it in a parlay. They're just too hot right now. I think that they just dominate them like they did yesterday.
It's time.
Julio's on fire.
Oh my God, this guy! Don't make me bring out the Griffey hat.
It's time, babies. Let's go. It's time.
Texas,
M's. Thank you, Kim Atkinson, for my gift. I told you guys once the Mariners take first place, which they will, you're gonna see the fucking merch.
If you're listening, thank you for the gift you sent me, and K-Mac also. Thank you.
Yeah, Kim's
much.
Awesome.
Yeah, Kim. The girls are so much better than the boys here. But yes, my Mariners hat that Kim got me. Let's go. Damn M's, baby. Time to rock. Me versus Rackets. Rackets, if they play, which they probably will in the playoffs. Like
if you get that, not if you win the division, bro. You're gonna be up in that other bracket. You're gonna be in the bottom bracket.
I don't know. If you guys don't win the division? I need the Rays not to win the division, right?
No.
I need the Rays to win the division.
The easier road through the playoffs is the second seed. So that would be like right now, that would be the Mariners, and that would be they would get the Indians or the Twins. They would get the Twins in round 1.
All right.
Well, I mean, Texas is.
So it would be the DS or the C.
The bottom line, we got to get to you got to play each other to get to the World Series at some point.
Yeah. Texas is 2-8.
They're the two best teams in the American League right now, and that's maybe that's a shot at the Astros.
We have my team, which I adopted as the second best team in the American League. We have Rackets' team, which he adopted, which is the best team in the American League. Where's the fucking knucklehead who jumped on the bandwagon of the team spending the most money in baseball history's team? Where are you at, Bill? Maybe you're the cancer. Maybe you're the cancer. You fucking ruined the Yankees. You ruined the Me and Rackets aren't the reason. We jump on new teams and we're fucking balling. You're the cancer.
Bill's team isn't even going to be relevant until 2026.
There's 9 teams.
You guys aren't true fans of anyone. I'll never wear another team's hat ever in my life. So
I never do, but I am right now. I said when they take first, I'm doing it.
I'll never do it.
Let's go. Well, I mean, we have a million hats, so.
Nope, not doing it.
You keep staying on that. You keep staying on. You're a loyal Yankee fan. You were the first one to jump off.
He was.
Mets. You were the first one off the Yankees.
He was.
Ran away for the Mets. I jumped off the Yankees first, but I didn't.
He liked Vogel.
You fucking went all in on the Mets, the fucking local rival.
Love Vogelback.
Rackets went within the division. At least I'm staying out of the division, like a fucking real fan. Yeah. All right, I care about my money more than my teams. So. Let's go to the next game on the board. I'm going Baltimore-Seattle minus 114. Baltimore-Seattle minus 114.
When you were gone, I kind of mentioned the minus 330. You don't think that line seems fishy to you? Like that the run line's only minus 130 and the money line's 330? That doesn't seem like a drastic.
Just riding the train, babies. Just riding the train. It's basically just getting your Orioles down to minus 114. That's all they're doing. They're a free square. No,
I get it.
It is a little high. It should be 280. But
I just think the run line's a little low for the 330 money line.
I worry about the Orioles. The Orioles play so many fucking close games that it's fun. I just feel if they're home, I can't ever take them on the run line. You know, they'll lose to the Royals, out of nowhere, even when they're on fire, So let's go. Blue Jays took them yesterday. They fucking route minus 196. I don't think I'm touching them today. I just liked them yesterday because of Gossman.
I'm not touching them today either.
Bill Rupp? No. All right, let's move next game. Houston, my Astros took them plus money yesterday, plus 120. That was fucking stupid. Nice win for me yesterday. We got France, who gave up fucking 47 runs in his last outing in like an inning in the third, versus Bayo, Rackets boy. What do we like here, Rackets? I'm assuming you're on the Red Sox. I'm on the Astros.
I am not. I'm going to use the same logic that I used with Garrett Cole last week. I have not seen JP France throw 2 bad games in a row. So I think he got fucking hung out on the line last start. They let him give up 10 runs. I think he comes back and shoves today. I do like Bayo, but the Astros offense, I trust that a little bit more right now than theRed Sox offense. Give me the plus 100 in a a good hitting environment.
I'm in it too. All right, let's go. Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
so
I like the Astros.
All right, I'm on the Astros too. Bill, any lean on this?
No.
All right, I'm on the Astros. Let's run that back. Texas Rangers, New York Mets, AAA baseball at its finest over the last fucking 10 days. I mean, we're literally looking at the fucking.
When did DJ Stewart become a power hitter? I watched this dude play with the Bisons 2 months ago in June, and he couldn't even touch the ball. He was 6 feet away from everything. Now he's just hitting 10 home runs in fucking 2 weeks.
I don't know. I mean, listen, I lean Rangers here, but I mean, this is pretty fucking ugly. I mean, what the Rangers are doing of late is insane. I mean, getting swept by the Brewers, then swept by the Diamondbacks, and almost getting swept by the Twins. They're just blowing everything.
They've blown like a 10-game lead over the last 15 games.
The run differential here, they lost by 2, 1, 5, 4, 1, 3, 2, 10. Like, I mean, like, a lot of these aren't even like the.
Yeah, no, we were talking about.
The Mariners are close. They're gonna have 6 runs every game. Here's the opposing team's run totals: 2, 9, 6, 6, 4, 6, 7, 12. Like, I mean, like, there's a lot of fucking runs they're giving up. So I can't be on it. Night Ghost has to be having a complete fucking heart attack right now. Because if the Rangers don't make the playoffs, Bill is going to fucking just skull fuck him. Bill is just looking for someone to browbeat.
Bill's just laying in the weeds, dude.
Take the attention off his bets. All right, Bill is just going to go in his head.
Coming up.
Yeah, Bill's out here.
No, Houston's going nowhere.
Yeah, so.
That's actually what surprises me the most is Houston is just like, they'll show you for 3 or 4 games, like, okay, it looks like they're back. And then for a week, there's no offense, there's no nothing. And they just look awful again. And it's like, I don't know. I can't tell if they're turning the corner or not, but it's fucking September already, guys. Like you should have turned the corner already.
Yeah, it's just a little late to be turning that corner, but the Rangers definitely regressing. I'm going to probably take the Rangers minus 140 just because the Mets are such an abortion, but.
There's another one. It burned me last.
Put it in E. Give me the Rangers minus 140.
It burned me last night because they only won by 1.
Maybe I go the over. Maybe I go the over. Actually, hold on. Yeah, go on, Rackets. I'm gonna change that, Evan. I'm gonna change that. Go on.
It burned me a little last night because I thought that they were, same logic. Like if the Rangers win, they should win by more than 2. So I had them on the run line last night, and we almost got it. They had a chance in the top of the 9th to score it, but I'm gonna take it again, man. If the Rangers win, I feel like it's got to be by more than 2. Like this Mets bullpen is just so bad.
They have the same record. Texas and Houston. And Houston's 88.7% to make the playoffs. Houston's 68%.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Playoff. So they know. Yeah. Plus being 2-8 in the last 10.
Wait, Texas is what to make the playoffs? I think you said Houston at
68.
Houston's 88%, Texas 68%.
Well, Houston missed a lot of guys for a big part of the season, so they should be a lot higher. But I'm gonna go over 7.5 in this game. Attini and fucking Quintana. This game could get out of hand early for both sides. Let's go over 7.5 minus 145 and take the alt line there. I love my getting on that 7-8 number. So minus 145 to over 7.5 over Mets game.
It looks like that final wild card is going to be between Toronto and Texas.
And Boston. Boston's right there.
Boston, they're starting to fall apart.
Yeah, but I mean, listen, they're fucking right there.
Yeah,
they're right there. I mean, you can't say they're falling apart in Toronto and Texas.
They lost 2 in a row.
Okay, well, dude, they're 5-5 in their last 10. Toronto's 5-5 in their last 10, and Texas is 2-8 in their last 10.
They were up there, in Boston.
It doesn't matter, dude. None of those teams are hot.
I think Texas eventually gets it, but I would not be surprised if Toronto snuck in there, man.
It's all going to come to schedule. It's all going to come to the schedule going down the stretch, which I haven't studied, but. I'm going over 7.5 in the Mets game, and then we're going to go to the Twins-Indians game. No one's betting that fucking shit, right?
No. If I had a lean, I would say Gavin Williams at plus 146, but I'm not betting it.
I love when those two teams play.
Cleveland's done.
They're
not making the playoffs now. They're too far out. Minnesota's got that division basically won. That's it.
Yeah, cross that game out. Another cross-out game for me is anytime the Cardinals play anyone. Cardinals at the Padres. Anyone want the Fathers here? Or?
No.
All right, cross this one out.
Nothing.
All right, let's move on. Cody Bellinger, my dude. Bill Rupp is the one who got me on Cody Bellinger, so I got to give him some credit there. Because unlike
it'd be nice if the Yankees had a guy like Cody Bellinger, left-hander, that could put in the seats, huh?
I mean, imagine any left
that you could only get for like a free agent contract and a trade form or nothing.
A couple years, it's nothing.
Be nice.
But Bill Rupp, Cody Bellinger's minus 170. Can't do it.
Bill's going to take his bases instead.
Can't do it. Can't bet him under 200. FanDuel knows. He's either 170 or 230. He's either 170 or below or 230 or above. He's never at like 200 or 190, like ever. So, but first person on the fucking Milwaukee train a couple weeks ago, been riding them every fucking day. Don't know if I could do it today, though. Gonna have to lay off this game because we don't bet against Steele at home.
Don't bet against Steele, but Burns at plus money seems kind of crazy
is
to me.
very
very
enticing.
enticing, isn't it?
It's very enticing, and the fucking Brew Crew is on fire right now. I think they've won like 10 of their last 11 or something like that, haven't they?
That's a Cubs line and a half to me, though.
Yeah. This is a tough one. Two hot teams. Cubs are 7-3 in their last 10. Brewers are 9-1. Obviously, they're not really fighting for the division.
Look at the total on
Brewers,
that game, Bill. Tommy, you see that?
Yeah, it should be
6.5.
It should be. Yeah, it's right too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay off that. Another fantastic matchup here with the Kansas City Royals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Reagan's on the mound though. There, Rackets.
Cole Reagan's baby. I love him, dude. I was talking
go
about him a
Royals
fucking
here,
month
right?
ago. This lefty that throws 100, dude.
Gotta go right. We gotta go Royals here, don't we?
Got filth. This kid's got filth. I love Reagan's.
So you're on the Royals too?
Yep.
Let's do it. Tommy Rackets on the Royals with cheese, -155. Let's go to the next game here. This is another part of my parlay that I'm going to be doing with the Seattle Mariners. I'm going to go Atlanta Braves.
Here we go, Tommy. This is what I was talking about earlier. The Braves money line is -255. That Mariner money line was -330. The Braves run line is -170, and the Mariners one was -130.
The difference in that, though, is because the Mariners play so many close games and the total's very low, right? The total in the Mariners game is 7.5. So you're looking at like a 4-3, 5-3.
Yeah.
This is a 12 total in cores, so you're probably – and you're the road team with the Braves, so you're guaranteed that extra bet. I think that's right. But no, it's a good call. You know, we got to identify those things. I think it's right, though.
I'm on a hit parlay out of that. I'm on Acuna, Ozuna, and Julio Rodriguez -119.
Julio's out of his face, bro.
I mean, why am I not doing a Julio hit parlay? Hold on.
Acuna and Ozuna are both on fire.
Daryl Turner in the chat. Royals F5. I like that a lot more than the full game.
And Rodriguez, Julio's
I
on
can see
fire.
that. That's a good bet. Yeah.
Love that bet.
Julio's -400 right now to get a hit. I'm going to do some hit parlays with Bill there too tonight. But for right now, I'm just going to stick to the sides here because I haven't dug fully into the props yet. Obviously, Julio's a lock. I'm going to go Braves, Mariners, and this one -124. Just take the chalk.
Nah, the Guardians aren't winning, Daryl. No way. They're 7. They're done. Their season.
Braves, Mariners, -124, Evan. Yesterday, I did run in the first, run in the second, run in the third in that game because I thought it was going to be a high-scoring game. Then I got busy on phone calls and wasn't able to hit the 4th, 5th, 6th. Hopefully the subscribers in the chat did. Once I get that wheel rolling with the first, second, third, they usually keep it going. 18 runs yesterday. If you did bet the first 7 innings, first whole 9 innings, there was only 2 innings without a run yesterday. So hopefully subs, you guys kept that train rolling while I got on a phone call. But not going to do it today just because I respect Morton a little bit more than the pitching. I think it was Elder yesterday. And I respect both sides on the mound. I respect Lambert a tiny bit more than whoever the fuck it was yesterday. So just going to take them straight. Let's move to Seattle, Oakland. I have Seattle in 2 parlays already. Bill has Julio in a hit parlay. Mix that shit up however you guys want. Cincinnati, San Francisco. Joey Smackets. What do we like here?
Reds have gotten me the last couple games, man. They're like 4-6 in the last 10, and they've been pretty much in every game except one of them.
I like betting them live.
I like betting them live too. I don't really like targeting Alex Cobb though. So if it is a play, it would be Reds doing something live, maybe a +200 or something like that. But the Giants are just a tough team to target, dude. They don't give up a lot of runs. They play close games, especially at home.
And that stadium's not really built for offense, so it's it's tough.
One thing I will say about the stadium, it is built a little bit for the Reds because they can run if they just get the ball in the outfield. The whole team is fucking fast, but as far as like quick runs and just hitting bombs, it's tough.
Yeah, it's hard to come back over there. I mean, that's the thing. It's they get a little bit of a lead and they just fucking kind of.
I mean, Logan, I don't like that FanDuel Dinger Tuesday. I very rarely play it. But if you're going to do anything, you have to do the Braves game. I mean, that's the only one you can really do because you're probably going to get a lot of home runs in that.
Yeah, I mean, it's no brainer you do the Braves game.
Yeah, you got to just pick somebody on that team and in that game, and there you go.
All right, let's give one out.
I'll do it right now. I'll run it back right from last week. Eddie Rosario +460.
Yeah, that's the only game. That's the only game you can do.
Give me Rosario. Ozuna is a good one too, but 285. I'm not going to take.
Yeah, I'm going to Ozuna.
In the way they have this set up for the Dinger Tuesday, like this is like a perfect game for it. But other times, like it's not really, conducive because you really don't ever get your money back. It's so hard.
You have to hit the home run pretty much to get your money back.
Yeah.
I disagree with you guys on that because I think if you cherry pick the right spots, it's not because you're not looking at it. You're not looking at it as getting your money back. You're looking at it as if I get 2 home runs, I just got a plus 250 for plus 360. Right, it's increasing your value because you only have to put up $30
but you
instead
have to
of $50.
get the guy though. Is what
No,
I'm
you
saying.
don't. You don't. If I tell you right now, Bill,
You need 5 home runs.
You're wrong.
Okay.
If I tell you right now, Bill, would you take the Mariners minus 330 straight?
No.
Would you take the Mariners minus 180? Yes. So what Dinger Tuesday is doing, as long as you get a couple home runs, you're getting a plus 250. You're putting $100 to win 250. Now, if you get 2 home runs, you only put out $50 to win 250. You just doubled your odds. So you don't need to win for it to be a good value. If you know there's a game where you're going to get a couple homers at least, then you're getting plus 300s for plus 500s.
I just said that.
No, you said you have to win to make it worth it.
I said it's only worth it in games like this.
No, it isn't. It's worth it if you get 2 home runs. You got a better value than the line.
It's hard to pick those games, Tommy. That's why it's not worth it.
Every game.
I guarantee you go through all your Dinger Tuesday, you're down money on it.
Right, but I guarantee you have plus EV on every single one to the 9s.
But it's still not worth it. It's not a good
No, it is.
promotion.
Because if you tell me I can get a Zuna today at plus 450, I'm going to throw a shekel on it. I don't need it to win. I'm going to take those odds.
The way they used to do it was 10 times better.
Yes, but they were getting raped on that.
Well, anytime they change stuff on these betting sites, it's for not
because we were raping them. Every time they do something.
Exactly.
We were raping them on those. Yes.
Everything we've been betting over the years. We talked about this the other day. The NASCAR, the stages. We did it for
we started killing them. They were doing it
to us
for
away on every book. Well, you said it the other day on college football, on the team totals. They took it away on FanDuel this week.
Someone said Dinger Tuesday's done anyway, so I don't even know what we're talking about.
I have no idea. I haven't
done it in months, so I don't even think there is a Dinger Tuesday. But anyway, let's go to take that off. Take all those home run props off the board, Derry. Let's go Dodgers minus 188, and then we'll get to the Dana White Contender Series. Is Mike here, Ev?
Not yet.
All right, and we might not get to Dana White Contender Series.
Yeah, there is no Dinger Tuesday anymore. It's done.
All right. Text him and let him know. Dodgers minus 188 versus the Diamondbacks plus 158. Rackets.
Dodgers. I want to parlay that with something though. Probably.
Right.
I mean, you could do Dodgers Mariners, Dodgers Braves, anything like that.
I mean, I'm going all in Mookie Betts. He's playing for the MVP. He's out of his face right now. He's batting.
He didn't get a hit yesterday.
All right. Well, he's 27 for his last 52.
No, he was 0 for 4, 0 for 5 yesterday.
I mean, then we got it. You can't bet him then. How could you bet someone who didn't do good yesterday?
Just saying, he didn't get a hit out. He's not out of his face when he went 0 for yesterday.
He's fucking batting .519 in the fucking last 15 days.
He hit yesterday.
He's batting .446 for the last month.
Well, all right.
I don't give a fuck what he did yesterday.
And then 4 years ago, he batted .412.
No, I'm not talking 4 years ago.
I'm talking about right now.
If I was going to time travel back to fucking yesterday, I wouldn't make the bet.
Over.
Bet me.
Bet you what?
That Mookie Betts goes off today.
Well, I'm just saying, you went 0 for
I don't care. He's been batting .500 for a month.
Okay, go ahead. Do whatever you want.
Do it right now. Mookie Betts hit and Dodgers win minus 113. There you go. Minus 280 is a joke on that one. He's fighting for the MVP right now. He's all in. He's not going to stop. He's a fucking hungry player.
Popped yesterday.
Bill, they're not going to fucking go off every single day.
Okay. He's not going to get a hit every single day?
No.
Okay, we didn't get one yesterday.
Okay, good. That means he's due today then. He's batting 500 in the last 30 days. 500. He's batting 500 in August.
Okay.
Yeah.
0 for 4 yesterday.
Great. Guess what? My bookie's paying me on today's performance.
2 strikeouts.
My bookie's paying me on today's performance. Thank God. It's not a combination of yesterday and today. They pay me on today, and today he's getting a hit. And you're going to suck my fucking dick.
Okay. I'm not betting that team either. Not without you.
Good. Don't. We don't need you. Me and Rackets are betting it. Rackets, what are you parlaying it with?
Probably the Braves.
Braves. All right.
Yeah.
Do we have Mike here?
He said okay, but he's not here yet.
It's 310. We're usually done by now. Mike, where are you?
He gave me a bet.
Just give the bet. Just give the bet. What's the bet?
Salvador minus 165.
Hold on.
Bolzak Aki, he's fighting.
Contender Series. All right, what is it? He's fighting Aki. What is it?
Salvador minus 165.
All right, the Dana White Contender Series. Mike Constantino bet of the day is Salvador minus 165. Rackets, any tennis? Any U.S. Open?
Had one already earlier today. I think it's still open. Let me see here. I don't think it started yet, so just give me 1 second.
U.S. Open. Pulling it up here. Futures right now, Djokovic is plus 100. Do we want to hit that, or is Alcatraz gonna kill him?
I like Djokovic. It's gonna be them two in the final.
Joker's got to get his revenge on Alcatraz, right?
They had that final in Cincinnati too a couple weeks ago. It's gonna be a good tournament, but I don't really see either. I don't see either anybody not getting there.
I'm going Joker. Put me down for Joker plus 100, Evan. Max bet Joker futures. Djokovic.
I do the bet that I have out there that hasn't started yet. The line has moved a lot the other way, so I don't really even know if I want to give that out. So I'll just give them the women's futures. So what I gave out, I don't think Iga's going to win this tournament. I've said it a million times. She's defending champion here, but there's too many. You're going to the fucking big titties, aren't you? I'm going to there's a couple different. Are you going Saba? One of them is Saba. I'm gonna give out I'm gonna give out 3 of them. There's a couple different ways that you can beat Iga. Okay, and it's always power shots to the corner or it's a flat forehand to the corner. Okay, so there's only a few players that can do that, but a lot of them have been successful doing it. Sabalenka is one of them at plus 500. Rybakina is another one that has been successful with it at plus 700. The one that nobody's gonna really think about and is Jessie Pegula at she's plus 800 now. She was 1,000.
That's 1,000 right now on FanDuel. That's the one I was just looking at.
Yeah. Okay. So if she's still 1,000 on FanDuel, that's what I like. And the reason why she's 4-3 in her career against Swiatek, which doesn't sound great at all.
But now you have to Swiatek.
It's against Swiatek. That's insane because Swiatek's career record is 266 and 64.
She's only lost like 50 games in her career.
Yeah. So having a winning record against Swiatek and not only like overall being at 4-3, but she's dominated in those matches that she's won too. She's won a couple of them in straight sets. There's a lot of value on there on Pegula at plus 1,000. Now, am I basically making these bets just to beat Swiatek? Yes, because by everybody, she's the number 1 player in the world. She probably gets to the final if nobody beats her. So the only way to beat her is you have to target the players that can beat her. And there's three of the 4 on the board that have a chance. There's one more over there, but she just doesn't have. She's not good against her. So she's already played her in a couple finals. That one I'm going to keep. That one I'm going to keep under wraps. But you can kind of figure it out by what I'm saying.
All right. All right. So we got that right there. So
we're going
to go. Hold on. Let me just get this to Evan. Sabalenka plus 500. Rybakina or Rybakina, as she wants us to pronounce her name, Rybakina.
5, 7, and
750.
Yep.
And
750
on FanDuel, and Pegula's plus 1,000.
Yeah, I like Pegula. Pegula's the sneaky one, man. Like nobody's really you're gonna look at her odds and be like, why the fuck is she 1,000? Why is she 800?
I like her. I like.
She's got good game, dude, and she's got a real flat forehand, which plays well in the U.S. Open.
She doesn't quit.
This is to win the U.S. Open.
Yep.
Yeah.
Darryl wants to know: do you like Mukova?
I like Mukova. I don't like her to win the tournament. She will probably get to like the round of 16. I do like her to go somewhat deep.
All right, Rackets. What about Venus Williams tonight? Plus 175. She had that win the other day.
Don't do it.
She actually looked pretty good.
Don't do it.
For one match?
No, don't do it.
No,
don't do it.
That's a bad move.
I don't even think she wins a set.
She may die on the court. She's 100.
She did look good in her last.
She's looked good in a couple.
Shoot them up with some adrenochrome for a match, and then when she's got to rebound a day or two later, she's fucking old.
I can't remember the match I watched a couple weeks ago. I want to say it was against Camila Giorgi. And she didn't she had no business winning the match, and she ended up doing it.
Yeah,
but
and she's old. No.
I'm not on.
All she do is win this one. I mean, there's so many.
Well, I mean, you got to remember, dude. Any of these, she played 2 days ago, didn't she?
Greet Minin is not going to overpower her off the court. She's not. She doesn't have
second round today. Yeah, dude, I don't want her on short rest ever.
Yeah, no. This is day one for her. This is.
Is it day one? So when's the last time she played?
Well, this is day 2, but it's day 1 of that other bracket. It's the bottom bracket.
Did she play 2 days ago or not?
No, she hasn't played since the qualifier.
So she hasn't played,
Saturday.
Then maybe.
She probably played Saturday.
The second she plays a game, you get off her forever for sure. She just fades.
Greet Minin is not going to overpower her off the court. Her serve isn't great, so Venus kind of does have the advantage on serve. But I mean, if Minin is smart, she's just going to go corner to corner and make her run for the first set, and then by the second set, she's dead. So that's really the only thing she's got to do.
All right, we are done, party people. All right, so Joey Rackets, final words.
Let's go O's.
All reliable. Evan Hand, final words.
Rigged.
Did you see?
Also reliable.
Yeah. Bill Rupp, final words.
Guys, look for the a big box break we got coming up this weekend.
Wait, time out. Mike just joined.
No, sorry, Mike, you're done. And guys, get over to 4deep.com. Go sign up. We have the end of year promo, which is ending today. Get in there now. $375 for the rest of the year. Includes all sports, every sport, everything. We're charging $50 a week, guys, for our picks, and that's even going up.
Steve, we already did that.
This is fucking, I texted to him in the chat. But get over there, 4deep.com. Go sign up today. You're running out of time. Big announcement coming this week. Get ready. You'll understand why you need to get in now when you hear the announcement. It's coming up then. Stay tuned for the box breaks. Get ready for the Mayhem Mansion. College football is back on Thursday. So tomorrow show, we will talk some college football. Tell a friend to tell a friend that it's them again. And we'll be here tomorrow, 2:05 p.m. Eastern. Good luck. Stay cashing, motherfuckers.
Let's go!